Hey y'all, I'm Abby, More Than Just Skin, and welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm thrilled you took some time out of your day to spend a little bit of time here with me. Today's video is another makeup in review where I talk about the products I have on my face, how long I've had them on, and we both take a close-up look and see how well those products have performed. So if you're interested in hearing what I have on, hit that subscribe button and here we go. First, I like to start with two products that are not on my face. First is what is on my nails. This is another KL polish, and this is in the shade Miami Fever. This is, I think, from the Ofra and KL Polish Havana Nights collection. It's just a really pretty terracotta color, and I think it's gorgeous. I have some chips on this hand that I need to do some touching up, which I will be doing tonight. The other thing I am wearing is a fragrance, and it is a sample of the Tiffany & Co. fragrance. When I first put it on, I loved the scent so much that I even considered looking at it online, and actually I did look at it online to determine if I wanted to buy it. I really did like it until I got home, and I did like this. And I really can smell nothing. The notes of it are some iris, sandalwood, and I think it finishes off with musk. And yes, I did look that up because you know I do not have the nose of a perfumer. So, yeah, I liked it a lot until I realized it didn't last on me very long, so I will not be purchasing that. Now I will zoom in and we will take a close-up look of what I've got going on my face. Okay, so first I like to tell you that I applied this makeup around 6 o'clock this morning and it is 5:22 right now. I did actually touch up just a little bit. My eyes watered a whole lot today, so I touched up a little bit around here and a little right here in the center. I think I am going to start doing that. In these videos, I kind of in the past have not touched up at all, but I think that's kind of a little bit unrealistic. So if I feel the need to really touch up a little bit, I am going to do that, but I'm always going to tell you if I felt the need to touch up. So that being said, let's get started. I like to do these in the order in which I applied things. I started out with a primer that is pretty new to me. I received this in some sort of kit. I'm not sure, but it's the Becca First Light Priming Filter. I just recently finished up my backlight priming filter. I like this a lot. I think it gives some luminosity. I haven't used it very much. I don't really think, although it comes out purple, I don't really see that it gives a whole lot of purple tint to my face, but I really do like it. The foundation that I am wearing today is from the drugstore, and it is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir. I don't think that this is the perfect match for me, although when I'm looking at it in camera and on camera, or in the viewfinder I should say, it looks pretty good. I didn't mix it today because my pump on here is broken, so I have to open it up. And I actually found myself when I opened it up, it kind of is a lot around the top here, so I ended up applying this with my hands. Now after I went in with my hands, I did take a damp sponge and kind of just tap it into the skin. But yeah, this is applied at 6 o'clock this morning. It's after 5, and this is applied with my hands. So I think I like it pretty much. It wore good. It did wear off right around here where my eyes ran, and I did have a little bit right here, and I'm not sure why because it's very chilly today, so there's not a lot of sweating going on, so I'm not exactly sure what happened. But yeah, so far so good. And the color, actually, this is in the color 740. I felt like this color was a little too pink for me. This is the color Natural Beige. But you know what? It actually turned out to do okay. So I'm going to keep trying it and see how I like it, if I like it even more. Moving on to concealer. Today I used the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealer. Y'all, I love this concealer. I don't love the packaging. I don't love the fact that you unscrew it and it's this little brush, and then you have to kind of, you know, squeeze it, it comes out, and sometimes you can get too much, sometimes you don't get enough, but I love the concealer enough that I get past the packaging. It really is a great concealer. I set everything today with my Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I think this is a great setting powder. As you can see, I think it gives you a really nice flawless look. I love it. I kind of have been going back and forth between this and the Laura Mercier one, but this one is definitely a holy grail for me. Moving on on to bronzer. I have been using the Butter Bronzer by Physicians formula. This bronzer is such a great color. I think it's perfect for this time of year because it's more neutral or even cooler tone. You could definitely contour with this, but I just actually used it to warm up my skin and to give me some bronzed look on the cheeks. Then for blush today, I went a little high end. This is the Chanel in the shade Rose Bronze. Let me see if I can open it. It looks like this. It is just a perfect shade of blush. I think it will go with any kind of eye look, whether it be warm or cool, and I have been enjoying this a lot here lately. Moving on to highlight. This is a product that I can't remember if I told y'all about or not, but I'm eating my words on it. When I first got it and I started using it, I did not like it at all. I felt like it was a highlight that set on my skin. One of the things that I'm realizing with highlight is the brush is very important, and I don't think you can use the same brush with every highlighter. It depends on the texture of the highlight, and it's just kind of one of those trial and error type things. With this highlighter, I have found a fluffier, larger brush works better, and the highlight that I'm talking about. And let me say this, when I said I didn't like it, I was definitely in the minority because so many people love it. I'm wearing it on my cheeks today. I think it looks really good, and this is the Pixie by Petra Glowy Gossamer Duo and Delicate Dew, and it looks like this. I swirl my brush in the entire thing and just put it on the tops of my cheeks. I just think it looks really, really pretty, and I have been enjoying it. I've been wearing it a ton for the past few days, and I really am enjoying it a lot. Let's see, what else? Let's move into eyes. What I have on my eyes today is from the drugstore, and I saw this palette. I think it was Miss Lola Lynn did a tutorial using this palette, and I instantly knew I had to go and get it. And the reason was for this one shade in here, right here, and it is this shade right here, this mustard shade. And what this is the 530 High Rise Sunset palette, and this is the City Mini palette by Maybelline. I think these come in, under like $10. This is an all matte one. So you have these two lighter colors that you can set your whole eyelid with. And then you have this mustard color, you have kind of this terracotta color, you have this gorgeous deeper brown, and then you have this burgundy. Let me say this, my eyes look the exact same that they did when I applied this morning. Now I did use a primer. I used a Bare Minerals primer that you're not able to get anymore, but I have used other primers with this, and I think other ones do just the same. This looks, I'm amazed that a palette this inexpensive looks this good after this many hours of wear. I will say this, it takes a lot of work with this palette to get it to look like this. You have to build it up a good bit and you have to work with it. Now, sometimes that's good. Sometimes for people who are new to makeup, it's better that you have to take more time, build it up, and sometimes it makes them feel a lot more comfortable than just something that one sweep and boom, the color is there, it's so pigmented. That sometimes makes people, especially who are newer to makeup, more nervous. So this palette really is good. I'm gonna hang on to it because it's just a great little palette. At first, when I first started using it, I was like, I'm not really sure if this is gonna be for me, but I was thinking I was gonna keep it just for this yellow shade here, but the more I wear it, the more I realize I really like it. And so today's eye look is a little bit different from me because I did just keep it a solid matte eye look. Now, I have before gone in with some shimmers on the lids and they look great, and I've gone into different palettes for that. I think I used my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette at one time. I think I used an Urban Decay just single shadow that I had. All looked really great, but since I kept it all matte, I went in and did a very, very thin line, if you can even see it, on top of my waterline, on top of my lash line. And this is the Tattoo Liner by Kat Von D and Mad Max Brown. It is just the perfect liner. I did not do a flick. I did not do any kind of wing. I just kept it simple for today. I set everything today with the Urban Decay All Nighter, mainly because I wanted to give this foundation a fighting chance. I wanted to see how long it would set if I used the best. And that is the reason why I did it, and I think you can tell that it really did a good job. The mascara that I'm wearing today is the Milk Kush mascara. I love this mascara. It is one of my favorites. I got a sample from Sephora and I really have been loving it ever since I got it. Now, what I consider from this makeup look the star of the show is what is on my lips. And this is a new lipstick to me. I just recently got it and I think I've been wearing it like ever since I got it. And it is Tom Ford 15 Wild Ginger. Y'all, this is not a red, this is orange, okay? At first I was like, I don't need this because I have Lady Danger, but y'all, Lady Danger is a little bit redder and it's brighter. This is just a good solid orange and I just think it looks good. It wears well. I think I reapplied this about 3 o'clock and it's after 5 now, so you can see the lasting power. I think it looks really good and it just makes any makeup look. I mean, you don't have to do an eye this vibrant. You could definitely do something much more neutral and just focus on this lip because this lip is so great. So yeah, so that is today's video. Pretty impressed. I don't know about you. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this makeup, how this wore, what you think about the eyes, the lips, and this foundation. Pretty impressed, at least I am. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. I would love to see you back here on a regular basis. And as always, I hope this video finds you having a fantastic day and a great week, and I will see you all soon. Bye, y'all.